Good morning, all. It is Saturday, July 12th. It is hot outside already. I just got back from my walk and it's like 79 degrees. Crazy, ridiculous hot. But I'm in the house. I have the AC on. I'm going to paint. Got my hot chocolate. I am ready to go. I am going to do another, what is the word I'm looking for? I am going to do another couple of practice pages from Creative Paula's YouTube channel, and this one is called 7 Ways to Fill Up a Sketchbook. And so yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do them in opposite order from what she did, because you have to let one dry. So I'm going to do the one that has to dry first, and then I'm going to do the other one while it's drying. Because yeah. And she did blue, but I think I'm going to do purple because purple is my favorite color. And she just did squigglies all over. Oh, I should have taped it off. Oh well, today it will be to an edge. Today will be an edge day. That's okay. She did squigglies kind of just all around her paper. I feel like that's way too dark. But I don't think it matters. I don't know. I'll just pull some of the paint off of it, I guess. And then after it dries, she put leaves over the top of it. I don't know that I know how to draw leaves, so there's that. But it's okay. I kind of want this to connect. She doesn't talk about whether or not she's doing like wet on wet or wet on dry, or how she's, so I just presume that unless it's obvious that she got the paper wet first, that everything that she's doing is wet on dry. I don't know. Could be. It could be. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if they need to line up with each other or not. I don't think they do. I'm just going to jab that one into that one. And then do a couple more over here. I feel like I run out of paint. Hers are pretty light though, so I don't think that's a big deal. Kind of painted myself into a corner. One more. Too much like her leaf shape, I think. We're going to go with that. There we go. That needs to dry. And then on this other side, what she did was she drew a bunch of circles, all the same size. I'm looking for a pencil. I do have a box of circles. That's funny. Everything I have, I feel like, is either too big or too small. There's no in between. Can I fit 3 of these? I think I can. Let's see. I cannot. That is way too big. I need a smaller circle. Because she did 3 by something. I'm going to do this way. Maybe. I can't see the holes. Okay, I don't think I need it to be that dark. Maybe just once around. See, now that seems like it's too small. Maybe I'll do 4 circles. Yep, I'm going to do 4 circles. I don't have to do it exactly the same way. That's the wonderful thing about art. I think what a lot of these people do is just give you guidelines. Oh my gosh, what a train wreck. I'm like everywhere. I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, I was going to tape that. This one doesn't matter because I'm only painting in the circles. And since I can't seem to get them lined up, I'm just going to make it obvious that they're not lined up. We're just going to pretend like it was on purpose. Maybe. Noise from the outside, if you can hear it, is my neighbor getting his part of his driveway paved. I have a driveway neighbor, and he recently put up a new fence between him and our south neighbor. Whoa, what was that? And now he's paving a driveway. Oh, okay. It's what I wanted. I'm just going to tell you it's what I wanted. Even though they're kissing right there and that one's Gooby. It's okay. Kissing and Gooby is okay. But first, hot chocolate. I think it's too hot, though. It's still pretty warm. But that's okay. I'm going to use... What am I going to use? My circles are pretty small. I'm going to use a small brush. I'm also going to go backwards a little bit and see what colors she used. Not that I have to use the colors that she used. It's not that. It's that I really don't know color theory. I have so many things that I need to read and learn, and color theory is definitely part of it. So, first, you paint the circle. Oh, that's really dark. Much darker than I expected. I'm going to see if I can't get a little bit of that off. That's better. First you paint the circle, and then you drop other colors onto it to see how it behaves, is what she said. Myself a little petal. I find I either have way too much water or not enough water every single time. Every single time. It's okay. I will eventually learn brush control, I think, or water control. I don't know. I will say that I feel like just in the few pages that I've done that I'm already feel like I am showing improvement. Not enough water. Drop, 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 drop. Maybe. There we go. Oh, that's pretty. Maybe I'm not showing improvement. I have no idea. There is a massive cement truck in my driveway. My neighbor and I share a driveway. At some point, somewhere along the way, somebody thought that it would be a good idea to build a house in the driveway of the property that I live on. And so, what should be 2 acres is about a quarter acre short, because there's a little piece cut out in the front for a little tiny house in my driveway. Now my goal is to someday own that little tiny house that's in my driveway. Would make a great guest house or even a rental, but it would be then I would have the whole 2 acres again. That would be my goal. I don't know. The universe will decide. I have a lot of blue left in my brush. Ooh, could be. I don't want that much blue in my brush. There we go. What do I want to drop into that? I'm going to drop yellow into that. I don't know if it'll show. That's more than enough. Anyhow, sometimes it just drops. Sometimes it does not. I don't know. Learning. I'm learning. She did hers more in a gradient, and obviously that ship has sailed for me. I did not do mine in a gradient at all. Taking more of the approach of, oh, I already have paint on my brush, so I'm just going to do the next circle. A little creative license, I guess. I don't know. Part of me just wants to do what she did, but part of me doesn't. That's really loud. I apologize. I'm just going to mute myself while they do that and just paint for a few minutes and not talk. Okay, color blobs done on this side. This side is dry. And what she did is she painted leaves over the top in the same color. And I'm going to tell you, I don't know if I know how to paint a leaf. I'm going to kind of do what I thought I saw her do. is kind of go like that. It's still a little loud outside. I apologize. Cement mixers and all that. I don't know if you can hear it. I won't know till I edit the video whether or not you can hear it, but I can hear it. It's a little loud. So first leaf better than the second leaf. I think a lot has to do with the angle of my hand. I don't know. Not a painter by any means, so it's all very new to me. You can tell that she's painted a lot more leaves than I have because they're all perfectly placed and really even. Practice. This is a practice book, and it's okay if I can't paint leaves that all look the same or are evenly spaced or paced. If I don't paint the bad leaves, I'll never get to paint the good leaves. Whoop, that's not what I wanted. I don't know what I wanted there, but it wasn't that. You have to hit the bad notes if you're ever going to learn how to hit the good notes. Right? Practice. Practice, practice, practice. Really, and that's what my channel is all about, is practicing my hobbies, although this is a new hobby. Practicing, mastering, learning to master my hobbies, even if they're new or old, just trying to be creative every day and not watch much crap. I wouldn't say I'm a doom scroller. I don't really scroll that much. I only have Facebook. I've been on Twitter. I don't get it, really. I struggle with Twitter. I don't like it. I'm not on there. I do watch a little bit too much crap on YouTube, but I'm getting better about trying to choose more educational stuff and less just brain numbing stuff. I do like my true crime, so I watch 48 Hours. I listen to Dateline. I watch Cold Case and Forensic Files and things like that. I find it really interesting. That's not terrible. Hers comes so much more together in the middle. I'm wondering if I should just extend them a little bit more toward the middle so that they're closer together. Whoop. That leaf's going to grow because that was really bad placement of my brush. Dang it. Quit while you're ahead. That's okay. I can live with that. Anyway, I try to do stuff that is not quite as bad as like doom scrolling would be if I were a doom scroller. I do go on Facebook, but 90% of the stuff that I have liked on Facebook and that I interact with is to do with my hobbies. So I don't see a lot of other stuff, and Facebook doesn't like to show you stuff from the people that you're quote unquote friends with, which I think is funny, because why? Facebook only wants to show you what Facebook wants to show you. I spend a lot of time Xing out ads because I don't want their suggestions in my life. But I am fortunate in that I work from home, so I have a lot of time to work on my hobbies. I don't have a very demanding job. Part of that is because my husband and I own our own businesses. When you own your businesses, you can work on your own schedule. Okay, I'm really liking this page more than I thought I would. When I first did the swirlies, I was not thrilled. The leaves are helping. Even if they're not very good, they're helping. I feel like the second set was better than the first set. She did one more set kind of coming from the side, and since I don't know how to hold my brush, I'm going to do mine. I'm going to try to do mine without completely dipping my arm into the other page. We'll see how that goes for me. Okay, I went away for a little while. It's now later in the day. My page is dry. I've erased as much of the circles as I could. They don't all come off. Something for me to think about in the future is how to get the circles off, if that's important to me. So what she did next, I've also put the dates on. I signed them and I wrote where I got it from, but I did not write both pages, and I should have. I'll just add that in now. So what she did now is she just filled each of these with patterns, different patterns. She just drew lines on them, or circles, or dots, or whatever she felt like drawing. I was not keen on this because I'm actually pretty happy with how it is, but I'm going to go for it. That was pretty thin. Not that thin is bad, but oops, I think I would like something a little bit darker, a little bit bolder. I don't know what that is. We'll try this one. This one is a 0.3. See, I like that. It's okay. It is okay. This is for my brain. Definitely for my brain of doing art and learning art. That's not thick enough right there. I don't know. It doesn't want to draw on it. I know the brush. I can't control the brush. I used it the other day and I could not control the brush. Something else to learn how to control the brush. I don't know how to do that. So much to learn. I've gotten a few resources. So far, I've only watched videos. I printed some stuff out the other day. I have a couple of books. And mostly, I guess, it's just a matter of sitting down and taking the time to read the books and the resources. Well, does not want to draw right there. Maybe we don't go on the brown. Only just do half. These are horrible circles. Didn't want to draw in this overall circle at all. This one, probably the last one to dry though, was pretty thick as well. I'm going to leave it like that because I can. This pen doesn't want to work. Like my pen is there. Right, there we go. I just clogged it, I guess. So I am going to pause my recording and fill all of these with some sort of drawing, and I will come back at the end and show you my final results, and we'll see how I like it. Okay, lots have happened in the last, I don't know, several hours since I started this video, but I'm finished. I really like this page. I'm really happy with it. I really love the way the leaves came out. I wasn't confident when I started that page that I was going to be able to do that, and I did, and I'm thrilled. This page is a toss-up. I like it. I don't like it. There's parts about it that I really like. I really like this one. I really like this one. Some of the others, whatever. They're kind of whatever. But it was a good exercise, and I'm glad I did it. And so, yeah. So there's my watercolor for today, my 2 pages. And my book is coming along, and it doesn't matter. Go create something today, and have a great day. Thanks for watching.